And so, first of all, to get started with this faction, you're going to want to pick up the Gellerpox Infected Kill Team box set. This will not only contain your Gellerpox Infected unit, but also contain the Mutoid Vermin unit as well. So, picking up this gives you 2 units and a great place to start for your army. Now, the Gallopox Infected are the larger models, and the Mutoid Vermin are all the little gribblies you get inside this box set. To start off with, though, we get 3 Gallopox mutants equipped with brutal weapons and frag grenades. The brutal weapons are -1 AP, damage 1 in melee, at the strength of user, which is strength 4, 2 attacks each, 6 up save on the models as well. You also have the Nightmare Hulks as well, which are going to be equipped with the Hideous Mutations, which are +1 strength, -2 AP, damage 2, so they're going to be up to strength 6, which is really cool. These models have 4 attacks each, and one of the Gallopox Infected will have the Belly Flamer, which is 12-inch range, Salt D6, strength 4, -1 AP, damage 1, Flamer, automatically hit like all Flamers will. Now, they do have Sickly Resilience, where each time a model in this unit would lose a wound on the roll of a D6, it's not lost on a 5+, and the Horrible Visage Aura, enemy units within 6 inch will also subtract 1 from their leadership as well. Now, we also have, obviously, the Mutoid Vermin in this box set as well. These are going to be another unit you can bring along to your force. First of all, they're not that great. You've got 80 points for a unit, weapon skill 4+, strength and toughness 2, 1 wound, 2 attacks each, and a 7+ save, meaning they don't actually start with 1. Disease, Claws and Fangs, no AP, strength of the user of 2, and damage 1, but each time an attack is made with a weapon, you can reroll wound rolls of 1, which is pretty cool. Spreading Vermin, if your army is Battleforged, then for each Gallopox Infected unit, you can include a Mutoid Vermin in there as well. And each time a morale test is taken for this unit, it's automatically passes. They're sort of, oblivious to any sort of damage they can take. The Unending Horde rule, though, is nice. Each time on the model you would lose a wound on a D6 roll of a 6+, it's not lost. And in addition, in your command phase, you return up to D3 models to this unit as well. So they're going to be pretty cool like that, little hordes of gribblies running around the table along with your more brutal units of Gallopox Infected. Now, if we're looking at where to sort of go next, obviously bringing in a bunch of the different character options you have available to you for the Death Guard is really where you can sort of change up your force. First of these, I think, is the Death Guard Sorcerer in Terminator armor. This is just a 2-cast Psychic Wizard that's going to be able to, bring some nice buffs to the table, but also be able to bring some decent damage and range and a really strong model to the table. Terminator armor giving you that 2+. You've got options for Force Axes, Force Staves, and then you could even go this same kit building up just the Lord in it, which would give you access to a ton of other miniatures and a ton of other options as well to give you some nice, decent punch. Now, the first of, I guess, these sort of no specific models I like is going to be the Foul Blightspawn. Foul Blightspawn are one of the character options you can take. They're an elite's choice. Their big thing is they've got the Putrefying Stink, where enemy units within 3 inch, you at the start of the fight phase, you select one of them, and this unit is not eligible to fight until all other units are fought. This can be a really cool little combo with your units, just allowing you to get all those hits in first. The Tallyman is another option. His ability is effectively going to, first of all, allow you with the 7-fold chance to potentially gain some extra command points and malicious calculation. Your Plague Company core units, which will sort of disappear and will become just core units within 6 inch. To the next command phase, each time a model unit makes an attack, I add 1 to the attack's hit roll, which is pretty cool. And then lastly, the Noxious Blightbringer, another one of the Elite's Choice one. This is the guy with the giant bell on his back. One of my favourite Nurgle models, must be said. He can give out some extra movement abilities, as well as denying your opponent's psychic powers by 1, and putting some minuses on combat attrition tests as well. And so here we have our sample army list for the Gallopox Infected. Now, there isn't an awful lot you need to do with your force in this, because the units themselves will not have any options to them. We've got 2 units of Gallopox Infected with the 3 Gallopox mutants, 4 Nightmare Hulks, one of which will have the Belly Flamer. We then have a unit of 16 Mutoid Vermin, and that will round out our unit options for the force. Now, we then have our HQ choice, which is really where the options come in. For me, I just like the Death Guard Sorcerer in Terminator armor. It gives us a really tough model, gives us a bit of punch. We've gone for the Combi Melter and Force Axe combo on him. This just gives him, once again, more punch. And then we've got 2 Psychic Powers. Gift of Contagion, first of all, is a -2 our opponent's strength, and then Plague Wind is just straight up damage dealing, particularly good at clearing out hordes where our Gellerpox infected actually might struggle. Now, there are some other options. While our Warlords go to have the Gellerpox Blight keyword on them, we are going to be able to take one of the following enhancements instead of one of the Arcs of Omen ones. So we could either have Cyberbiotic Mutations to get a 5+ Feel No Pain on such a model, Contagious Gift, where the bearer gains the Nurgle's gift ability, even though every model in your army has the Death Guard keyword, is not available. Or we can go Poisonous Influence, where the bearer gains the following ability and aura, while a friendly Nurgle unit is within 6 inches of the bearer. Each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack, improve the AP characteristic by 1. I think this, for me, is the way to go. The extra AP on all your Gallopox infected and Mutoid vermin is incredibly good for them. If you've played some games with the Gallopox infected, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And so that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fantastic little community here, we have a Discord server which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. If you would like to, you can do so either by YouTube members or Patreon, or by grabbing yourself some merch at Teespring or at our Ko-fi store. All of them are linked down in the video's description. As a special thank you to our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons: Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lowe, Outer Shot First, Andrew Bowen, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallers, Redman, Iron Grinch, Nicholas Colomos, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, and Andy C. And to our YouTube members: Green Rich Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny 84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, John Castle, Davis Weird, James Tillman, Gargamel 196, and Disco. Lastly, a special thanks, first of all, to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing art with the channel, everyone who helps come and provide the games for everyone to watch on the channel as well, and indeed all our fantastic mods and members of the community who keep our Discord and comment section a fantastic place for all to be. Thank you all once again, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.